Welcome back to another episode of Rapidz Vodcast, and today we have Panos, who is actually the head of business development and strategic partnerships of Rapidz, and he will be sharing more about exciting topic of NFT. But just to give you a quick summary on what happened on the last episode, we had Xavier, who was a co-founder, to share more about NFTs and in regards to compliance and also how Rapidz play a part in the whole ecosystem. So today, Panos will dive deeper into NFT. We'll talk about history, we'll talk about use cases, and we'll talk about some fun projects that Rapidz is actually doing with its partners and ecosystem to bring about the utility of NFT. So with regards to that, I'll let Panos do a quick introduction so that for people who are new to the channel, you know who he is. Panos, over to you.
Thank you for the long introduction. You should say the introduction for me as well, right?
Oh man.
You should know by now. Hi, my name is Panos, so I'm a head of business development and partners, strategic partnership for Rapidz. I know it's a long title. Maybe I have to cut it a little bit.
Head of security. No.
Yes. Head of security will be easier. So yes, I think like you mentioned, Xavier mentioned about the NFTs the other day. So I think NFTs as a buzzword is something that can expand a little bit more. And I can mention about the history a little bit, even though it's not something exciting. But then you have the user cases that most of the people became familiar later. Yes. Then obviously it was a couple of small scandals or some kind of foggy deals with NFTs that gave, unfortunately, bad reputation to NFTs. But it looks like now, when you have the big boys getting involved with NFTs, it gives this legitimacy that NFT can be treated as a very nice fintech instrument.
So speaking of NFTs, right, we keep talking about this term NFTs, but what does NFTs actually mean?
I mean, okay, you can Google, right?
Oh,
so NFT...
For the interest of the audience, right?
Yes. And I have to say something as well. So NFT stands for non-fungible token.
Okay.
So basically, everyone probably knows Bitcoin and cryptos, right? So that's a fungible one, which means you can have one Bitcoin in exchange for another Bitcoin.
Right.
So it's like that. In NFTs, the non-fungible means that it's only unique. So when you have one NFT, you cannot exchange with another one. It's just one. So
I see.
Very original.
It's very unique.
Very unique. It's just one, right?
Right.
So basically, when it was introduced back in, if I remember, about 10 years ago, 2014, something like that. At the very beginning.
That's very long.
It's very long, but it became popular later. And we'll deep into that later.
Yes.
So the whole point was to have something unique, right? So basically, it was the uniqueness that at the same time, it works as a proof of ownership.
Right.
Because there's only one owner.
Got it.
And then at the same time, because of the uniqueness part, it's a kind of authentication.
Right.
So it's original. So that's the very, very beginning of NFTs.
So it's authenticated on the basis of blockchain.
Yes, one is for you. It's only one. You have one. Nobody can have the same one.
Understand. So when you flip it and stuff, when you trade it, that is the original copy itself.
Basically the NFT is like eventually became popular because each NFT had some kind of underlying asset below.
Right.
So if you remember, it was the apes, right?
Yes, the board, not very bored, but
not very bored. Actually, very exciting and very rich.
Yes, very rich.
Very rich club of apes, right?
Yes.
So at that time, one NFT was representing exactly one bored ape, if I can say that. Yes. So that specific one, of course, you have it, you can sell it, right?
Yes.
But suddenly, like any new thing that comes into fintech, and obviously already fintech is exciting with the cryptos and everything, right? So you have something completely unique as well, then that gets even more attention, right? So that was the times that people, they rush into it and they saw it, they say, wow, this is basically the new Bitcoin in terms of getting this kind of crazy prices, right?
Got it.
By the way you buy it and then you flip it and you sell it, you get some crazy prices and very fast as well.
So would you say that was how it rose to prominence?
It was, yeah. I mean, at that time, people, they got crazy about this, right? So at that time, I think they saw mostly NFT as a kind of investment vehicle. It was more, it's not like a utility or use it for something, even though, like we said, his utility purpose is the authentication, because this NFT proves this, the authenticity of something. Plus his uniqueness is only one, right? Yes. Like your ID, right? You have only one ID.
Very unique.
Very unique, yes. But I guess at the very beginning, people saw it as a part of investment, right?
Yes.
And then it was all the buzz. Obviously, the media followed that as well. Yeah. So eventually we have this, which is good because like a cycle.
I think so too.
It has to be like that, right? You have a cycle, ups and downs, right? So obviously after that, kind of come down a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess when you see new things coming, maybe other people rush into it, giving other NFTs or giving other stuff, try to take advantage, and then obviously some negative stories came out, and obviously gave some.
I mean, in every industry, there's some.
I call it human nature.
Yeah,
you know,
it's very
greediness, right?
Yeah.
It happens everywhere. So that happened until recently.
So I think talk about recently, right? I think there are very cool new cases or use cases, right, of NFTs. We should share more about those. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that, I mean, going back again to the roots of NFT, the recent user cases basically prove the utility of this financial instrument, fintech instrument,
Yes.
if I can say. So basically, you have the case of Louis Vuitton, for example, that they have the NFTs, right? They use NFT to. So NFTs, you know, is together with a very, how can I say, a bag, very expensive bag,
Like
right?
a unique collection.
A unique collection, right?
Yeah.
Or the other day, the other news was Gucci, when Gucci asked some of, I think they did that in conjunction with Christie's, right?
Yes, it was a collab.
A collab, right?
Yes.
To do, I think, 21 items from designers, like a you know, very artistic piece of that. And then they associate NFT, they use NFT for the auction part, right?
Yeah.
So
It's
now,
an auction, if I'm not wrong.
I think so, something
Yes.
like that. So then, for me, this is good news for us
Yes.
because now you see the real meaning to use NFTs, right?
Correct.
So I think when you, I mean, just Google this kind of news, now you see a little bit of more positive attitude,
Yes.
right? Because to be honest, NFTs, like everything, if you use it on a proper way, it's a very good one, right?
Yes, it's like a tool.
It's technology. It's a
Yes.
proper tool, right? Exactly. But obviously, people they will abuse it, like everything, right?
Absolutely.
But it's good for us
Loopholes.
to say, yes, you always have that.
Yes.
And you will have forever, right?
Because we are always in a constant improvement now.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like evolution, right?
Yes.
Like everything. I think in NFTs and cryptos, the evolution happened super fast,
That's very true.
right? So,
Like
so
since the
stuff
start.
like that, you know? If you think, I mean, okay, jumping back to my job as a bank, working in investment banking, I remember back then to develop stocks, bonds, warrants, options, derivatives.
years.
It took like a long time,
Yeah.
right? Now you see within 10, 15 years, you know, look what you have, right?
Absolutely.
So obviously you expect to have this kind of, you know, glitches and, you know, hiccups. So basically, obviously, I just mentioned that NFTs became, they got more attention from the public because, as I mentioned, the examples
Like
of
brands,
Louis Vuitton and Gucci, right?
Yeah.
But I guess at the same time, talking about this kind of brands, the price can be very high. So I think it was 39,000 for the Louis Vuitton NFT. And this one maybe would be applicable to not all of us, right? So for normal people like me who love sneakers, right?
Yeah.
And want to see the NFT coming into this space. I mean, it was very good news the other day when I read about Adidas and Nike doing their own version of NFTs.
Yes.
So basically, Adidas, what they do, they give you NFTs. You buy them, obviously, right? But this NFT will give you the right on the future releases and exclusive items from Adidas.
It's like a fan club in a way.
It's like a fan club, yeah, and gives you this kind of perks, right?
Yes.
Obviously, you buy, right? Same, and I think Nike, they go a little bit even further when they put the actual sneaker into the metaverse, right?
Yeah, it's like a mini universe where you can design your own.
Yes, they call it the Vault, if I remember correctly, right? So you design, so let's say an example, my favorite AJ4, the Jordans 4, the white cement. I saw the other day on the internet someone tweak it a little bit, right? And this one depends. If let's say I do it or you do it, maybe we do it for fun, right?
Right.
To have it and be there. But imagine if Michael Jordan does that. He put the NFT there.
The credibility is crazy.
And he said like that. Then imagine this NFT, how much it will be sold, right? So
It could be
basically,
so
it depends
expensive,
how you treat it, right? So it can be usability and then utility, and then you can be someone as an investment.
Absolutely. So I think in terms of a whole ecosystem, we talk about use cases, but let's dive into Rapidz, right? How does Rapid play a part in terms of to be part of the use cases, right? Would you like to talk about some exciting work that we have done so far?
For us, follow the trend, right? Create the trend as well, which is good actually.
Yeah.
So like I said, especially the last two examples I gave with Adidas and Nike, it's good news for us because we know there is the audience there who understands a little bit more, educated more about NFTs, and they think that NFTs actually can be useful for them, right?
Absolutely.
So we try to get a little bit of everything and do our own projects. And obviously we are now into sports industry.
Yeah. With all the recent partnerships, yes.
With the two very nice partnerships we have. One with Reading and the other with Burnley. So this time, in the last episode, I spoke a little bit more about Reading, but this time, because this is very fresh, I can focus more on the Burnley one, where with official blockchain and fan zone partners. Right? So I mean, just came back from UK, had a long trip there.
How's UK?
Very good. Rainy a little bit as always.
Yeah.
No,
If you
it's
guys
very
didn't
good.
see the trip, right? There's some trip highlights on our Instagram as well.
Yes. I mean, you can go back.
Yes.
And see some quick videos there.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can see Burnley, the fan zone, and everything.
Yeah.
You can see some more. I mean, yeah, on
Yes.
the recent times. So basically, what we thought it was to first of all we want to develop our app.
Yes.
So it's only just about 6 months ago we add the tab of collectibles there.
Right.
So before our app was mostly as a crypto payment
Yeah.
and using cryptos, obviously
Yeah.
store, transfer, buy cryptos, right?
Yeah.
Like you can do now. But also we add this tab of collectibles, which is
like an
basically
NFT
NFTs.
wallet.
Yes, it's
Yes.
NFT wallet, so you can store your NFT there.
Yes.
So for us, we thought to introduce NFT on a nice way to do it through our partnership with Burnley.
Yeah.
The game was good.
Yes.
The game was Burnley against Chelsea.
It was a fun, exciting
Very
match.
fun,
Yes.
exciting, very good.
Yes.
I mean, it will get the attention no matter what, right?
For sure. If
Yeah.
you guys didn't watch it, you all need to watch it. It's
See
really good.
highlights. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
So that was the game I was there. I
Yes.
tried to make
You
some.
saw it live.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
God.
I tried to make some videos, but I had to be careful, you know.
Yes,
Ima's right.
Yeah.
So basically, what we try to do is because with Burnley it's our first year, so
Yeah.
for us it's a kind of education process.
Right.
So we try to make a, let's say, activation day. That was the first time we were physically at Burnley, right?
Right.
With this new
Yes.
partnership. So we thought to do a hybrid activation event,
Okay.
which means, like I said, we are official partners, official blockchain. That's
Yeah.
a digital part, and fan zone. That's a physical part, partner, right?
Yes.
So what we did is that before the game, for a couple of days before the game, Burnley helped us to inform all the followers, and as a football club, they have a lot of followers, right? I mean, the fans, right?
Absolutely.
The fans, they love the club. That if they download and sign up our application, the Rapidz app, they will be eligible to receive one NFT, just to participate, right? So this
So it's
is
like a free
NFT
NFT for them?
for them, yes.
Oh my
It was
God.
a drop, yes. So
I want to
basically-
be a member right now.
Yes.
But I'm already a member.
Exactly. So basically, the whole point was that now you have people that they download the app, they have the NFT. So these guys, they eventually they will get more perks from our side as a
Yes.
as a partner, right?
Yes.
As sponsors. For the time being, what they do when they go to fan zone and they're gonna go to order the drinks and the food and everything, we have this specific Rapidz fast lane, we call it.
Ooh.
So basically, you just go there, you have your mobile, and you see a nice glowing Burnley
I
badge.
saw it.
Like a glowing eyes.
It's really beautiful.
Very nice, a little
Yeah.
bit futuristic, right?
Yes. The colors especially.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Because they fit the Burnley's and
Yeah.
Rapidz color.
Absolutely.
So this NFT that everybody got, I mean, maybe someone will ask me, okay, Panos, we got this, so what? I mean, for us, it's for them to get educated, to see that NFT actually is not that bad, you know?
Yeah,
Can be a nice
absolutely.
image, and eventually will work like a proof of membership.
Absolutely.
That you download the app and
Yeah.
you're getting member to this kind of more digital,
Absolutely.
fan zone thing we try to create there.
Yeah.
So that was the one. The second one, it was that from all these participants, right, we gave 3 exclusive NFTs to 3 lucky winners. It was like a lucky draw, right?
Oh my God. I think I saw those. Yes.
It's like a GIFs, right? Like a short clips. But the beauty of this is that what we did is that we took like an actual short video of a player, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it was like a player celebrating after scoring, right?
It is. It's very particular, especially to members as well.
Yes.
Yes.
But only 3 could get that, right? It was
Yes.
like a draw.
Yeah.
But the beauty of that is that they get it in a nice, beautified way. Plus, this kind of video is not gonna make it to any social media.
Yes.
So that will be the exclusivity. So that comes to my second stage of when I say initially, I say NFTs were good for proof of ownership and uniqueness.
Yep.
Now people, they like NFTs for exclusivity. So this is something that will bring
Yeah.
something more to the NFT. This
Like
is
a
the
one
next
and
layer.
only. One and only. Yeah.
One and only. So these guys, I think it did well. I mean, people they're asking us, of course, you know.
Yeah.
For us, it's good to have people download our app, getting familiar with this, right?
Yeah.
Be happy because imagine you're the fan, football fan, right? And
Yes.
then you see your favorite football player on a nice, nice.
Like a collectible.
Is it? Yes, exactly.
And I think it's a lot better than sometimes last time we have like those cards whereby those.
It's very similar to the Panini ones. If you
Yes.
remember, when you collect and you stick, you put it on the album. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think this is even better because you can have it on your phone 24/7.
That's the thing. It's funky. You can do.
Yeah.
I mean, back then I remember we do the paninis. We need because we have the big album. I need to ask I need to ask my friends to come home. Yeah,
Right.
check my Panini, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and open
But
it.
this one I can show you.
Now
on
you
the
can
spot.
show you do like that, So it's much better.
Yes, yes.
So that was
absolutely.
the digital. That's why I mentioned as a hybrid
Yes.
event. So that was the digital part. Obviously, because we understand that still quite a few fans that are not that tech savvy.
Yeah.
We need to bring something more physical, right, for them. So at the same time, all the people who participate on this, they got again into the lucky draw to win 2 signed jerseys from Berlin.
Wow.
All the players signed. Plus, which I think that's the best, 2 tickets for the game against Liverpool on Boxing Day.
Oh my God.
And because we have them as a perks, right? As a sponsor, right? And for people who knows football, one of the most important days to watch a game in Premier League is the Boxing Day.
Boxing Day match.
The day after Christmas. So
because everybody is just hyped up.
exactly, you have your Christmas dinner, your lunch, everything, you're full, and then you say, okay, let's go to watch a game.
Yes.
So I think on this one, the god of NFT gave us a lot of luck because the Boxing Day is Burnley against Liverpool, which is it's a huge game already, right? So I think that.
So would that be another exciting collectible? I'm ready to join the Burnley's club as well.
I think so. You have to do it. Yes. And then all this happened within the fan zone area, which I believe, guys, they can see our photos through our website, how it is. And to make it even easier for the fans there, when we have the lanes, we have 2 dedicated persons there to help wearing this very nice jersey as a Rapidz, so everyone could identify that this is the Rapidz fast lane.
This is very cool. I wanted to get one, but they didn't have one for me this round. Maybe next episode you'll see me wearing that. Yeah.
It will fit your red
I think
jacket.
it will be perfect.
Yes.
So I think very exciting, and if you guys would like to look forward to any form of NFT collaboration coming up, do remember to subscribe to our social media channels on the Instagram, Twitter, or maybe even join our Telegram community for the latest updates and news, right? I believe Panos is working really hard, so lots of exciting things to look forward to, and we stay tuned to the next episode of Rapidz Vodcast. So with that, if you guys enjoyed this episode, do give us a like, subscribe, and turn on notification for more episodes to come. So we look forward to having you next one. See you, take care, bye!
Bye.